And gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this live streaming of mine once again. And today in this video I'm going to predict about the Nasdaq 100 futures, the US Tech 100, S&P 500, gold, silver, Bitcoin, crude oil, WTI, copper and natural gas. So let me start with S&P 500 today. So S&P 500 can easily touch a level of 6985 today. 6985. Yes, S&P 500 can touch a level of 6985 today. And probably during the next week we would see 7,000 on S&P 500. Nasdaq 100, I would say you can sell Nasdaq 100 and it can test a level of, let me just tell you the right level. Wait. 25979. 25979 is the level to which Nasdaq 100 futures can go. 25979. And US Tech 100 can test a level of, can go to a level of 25789. 25789. So from there a fall is likely. So first it will go to the levels which I have just told you regarding the Nasdaq 100 futures and US Tech 100, and then it will fall from there. That is my astrological and numerological predictions about the Nasdaq 100 and US Tech 100. I've already spoken about S&P 500. The next on my list is silver. You see, silver can test a level of $87 today. $87. 87.70 has already been tested twice. Yesterday and the day before I had told you all that silver can test a level of 87.70 and it has already tested it twice. Now I personally feel, on the basis of astrology and numerology, it can test a level of $87 today itself. $87. And gold, you can see it falling to a level of around 4585. Bitcoin, you can buy it today at a level of, say, around 93,800. $93,000, $93,800. Yes, that is the level which can come on Bitcoin today. Today, Friday, 16th of January 2026. So that see, then if you want to start accumulating meta platforms, you can do that right now. Microsoft, you can buy it at a level of 404, which I believe will Microsoft will show a level of 404. Yes. Robinhood Markets is one stock which you can keep an keep an eye on. And if you get a level of $80 to $85, somewhere in that region, you can buy Robinhood Markets. Copper, I would say it's bearish today, so any rally towards 5.89 should be sold into. 5.89 should be sold into. Any rally towards that level should be sold into. So and regarding crude oil WTI, I think it's hovering around that $60 level, and it should, cross $60 today itself. So you can buy crude oil WTI at a level of $59.35. That is the level at which you can buy crude oil WTI today. Natural gas, I'm bearish, and a level of $2.90 is imminent. My next level for natural gas would be $2.90. So that is what I wanted to tell you all. Just let me just open my app, and then I'll predict something more about key. So the next on my list would be the S&P 500. I have already told you that it can test a level of 6985 today. So you can keep an eye out on you have to keep an eye out on the Nasdaq 100 futures as well as US Tech 100. And if it goes to my level today, if it goes to my levels today, these two indices, you can sell there. You can sell there. So that pretty much completes my predictions for today. Silver, it's going to hover around these levels, and we've already seen it had crossed $93. And again it has fallen from there. So any dip towards $85, $84, you should buy there. You should buy there, because from those levels you can see higher levels from there. You can see higher levels from there. So observe all these things which I have told you, and if you want to join my WhatsApp group, you're most welcome to join, and my charges for the week would be $98, and I give predictions regarding the American markets, American stocks, or any ETF you want to know about. You're most welcome to contact me. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. My secretary, Mr. Kalidas, shall respond to you accordingly. So now let me start talking about you. Things may happen around you. Things may happen to you. That will happen, right? Nothing rocket science about this. Things will happen around you. There will be chaos. There will be troubles, there will be problems, there will be a lot of noise around you, and things will happen to you. Yes, but the most important thing to combat these is what is happening in you. What is happening in you? How well you are controlling your mind. Your mindset is very important when you are in a problem, when you are in a trouble. Your mindset is very important. You need to stay calm in that situation. If you panic, you will make a mistake. If there is chaos around you and things are happening to you, and if you don't have a stable mind, then you will not be able to handle, you will not be able to tackle those things which are happening around you or to you. So you need to give special attention to your mind. You see, your mind is your, everything. It is the biggest defense anyone can have. If you change your thoughts, you can change your life. Your thoughts can change your life. One person sees the glass half empty and the other person sees the glass half full. Same glass. One sees the glass half empty and one sees the glass half full. Same glass, you see. Perspective matters. Your viewpoint about a particular thing matters. Our lives are basically affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. Our lives are basically affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. And don't panic. Don't ever panic in a difficult situation. Yes, don't do that. When difficulty is knocking at your door, don't panic. You need to stay calm in those moments to tackle the problems, the difficulties, the hurdles, the barriers and obstacles you face in your life. You need to remain calm. And that is the secret of moving forward with your life in a better way. As I told you, your perspective matters about the situation. Your perspective. There is a fight going between you and you. There is a fight going between you and you. You know what? Some people say that the enemy is outside. That person did something to me. That person said to me this. That person told me this. That person hurt me. That person stopped my promotion. For that person, I couldn't earn money. For that particular person, that particular situation, that particular circumstances, I was not able to do what I wanted to do in your life. But let me tell you, the enemy is nowhere. The opposition is nowhere. It is inside you. So basically, it is you versus you. If you can tackle the negative view, if you can handle the negative you with some positive thoughts, with some positive perspectives, with some positive viewpoints, then you will win. You see, the fact is that you came here winning on this planet Earth. If you did not win, you wouldn't be here. It is a very precious life which you've got. So this precious thing which you've got is because you won. Many people haven't seen the light of the day today, and you are yet still alive today. That itself is something to cheer about. That itself is a win today. If you have seen the light of the day today, you have won today. Because many thousands and lakhs of people haven't seen the light of the day today. They haven't seen today. The fact that you are watching this video is that you have won today. So make the best of your wins. Make best of your every day. The best day of your life is today. It's not tomorrow. No. The best day of your life is today. If you don't believe me, try this, missing this one. This particular day. Try missing this. that means you won't be alive tomorrow. If you miss today, then you won't be alive tomorrow. So you need to count on yourself. Count on your mind. Count on your strategies and your plans. You see, it doesn't matter if others aren't believing in your ideas and plans. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what others think about you, what others say about you. What you say to yourself, what you think about yourself, that picture you have in your mind of yourself is more important than what others are saying and thinking about you. You see, others, by saying something about you, thinking about you, they are doing their duty. It is their responsibility. But your responsibility should be how you think about yourself. What are the things you are telling yourself? That still voice within you, what is it telling you? Is it telling you something positive? Is it telling you that you are a winner? Is it telling you that you are going to become great? Is it telling you that you are going to become rich? Is it telling you that voice within you that you will succeed in your life? So that dialogue should be positive, and you will see a drastic change in your life for the better. If you have that dialogue going within you, you see, the fact is that you came on this planet Earth alone, and you are gonna live alone. So this life is a lonely, scary, dangerous, solitary pursuit. No one is going to come and help you. No one. You have to fight this battle yourself. Life is a fight for territory, and once you stop fighting for what you want, the things which you don't want will automatically take over. If you don't pursue, making money, one day you will become poor. One day you will be broke. One day you will not be able to spend money. One day you will not be able to buy the things which you want to buy in your life. So life is a fight for territory. You have to fight for your money. You have to fight for your business. You have to fight for your job. You have to fight every moment. In everything. You have to fight for your health. You have to fight for your relationships. Life is a fight for territory, and once you stop fighting for what you want, suppose you want a certain thing, and if you stop fighting for that, then you will never get it. As I say that whatever we get in our life, there is always a fight in it. We may not get what we fight for. We may not get what we fight for, but there will always be a fight. What you get in your life, whatever you get in your life, there will be a fight in it. So don't forget to fight. Fighting is important. By fighting, I don't mean that you take a sword or a gun and you go on the road and start fighting with someone or start doing something wrong with someone. No. The fight is in your mind. It's you versus you. It's you versus either you are a winner or you are a victim. How you perceive yourself in your mind. If you perceive yourself in your mind as somebody great, you will become great one day. And if you see yourself in your mind as a loser, as a victim, you will become a victim, a loser one day. Loser one day. That is it. It is how you perceive. See, this life is all about you. You are the hero of the story. You are the heroine of the story. See, I'm repeating this. You didn't hear what I said. I said, you are the hero of the story. You are the heroine of the story. Nobody else is the hero or heroine of the story. So don't go out and look for some heroes and heroines. No. You are the hero and heroine of the story. And give importance to yourself. Don't give too much importance to others, other person's thoughts, other person's advices, other person's suggestions. Yes, suggestions and advices are welcome, but that doesn't mean you will follow their goals and dreams. Some people, they will push you towards what they want you to do. They will push you towards what they want you to do. They will not ask what you want in your life. They will tell you to do a certain thing, which maybe you don't want to do. So how can you take advices and suggestions from those people who haven't done what you want to do in your life? How can you, if they haven't done an MBBS, or they haven't done something which you want to do, and if you asking them their suggestions about, their advices about whether you should do this or not, and if they haven't done it, why are you asking them about their suggestions, their advices? Why are you doing it? This is your dream, this is your idea, this is your plan. Stick to your plan, stick to your idea. It doesn't matter what they are saying. You can take suggestions and advices from them regarding how you can approach your goals and dreams. But they cannot force you. They cannot coerce you to do something they want you to do. So follow your dream, because you need to follow your heart. Because where your heart is, there your treasure will be. Where your heart is, there your treasure will be. If you want to become a lawyer, and if your parents or anybody else tells you to become a doctor, then you will be a failure as a doctor. Because you always wanted to become a lawyer. That was your passion, that was your love. And if you become a doctor instead of a lawyer, which you wanted to become, then let me tell you, all the patients which come to you, they are going to, they are never going to get cured. Because your heart is not in that work. Do something which you love. Do something which you are passionate about. And feelings have got nothing to do with your work, your duties, your responsibilities, your work. No. I met a person and he told me, oh, I don't feel like doing a thing today. He told me, oh, I don't want to take that tax license. I don't feel like taking that tax license for my business. Hence, I'm not going to do that business. Because there are a lot of legal issues, formalities, which have to be complied every month. So I don't want to take that hassle. But I said, if you don't take that license, how are you going to do business? You want to do business. So whatever the requisite things you need, you have to get it done. That license has to be taken. That sale tax number, that GST number has to be taken. That income tax number has to be taken. That import license has to be taken. You cannot avoid those things if you want to do business. If you want to become a doctor, you'll have to do an MBBS degree. You have to get an MBBS degree. Otherwise, how will you become a doctor? You will have to pursue an LLB if you want to become a lawyer. And if you say that, oh, it is too tough, it is too difficult, it is too hard, then you really don't want that. Then that is not your dream. That is not your goal. Excuses sound best to those who make them. So don't give up on your idea and plan. There will be thousands of excuses coming into your mind to not to do a certain thing. But there will be no valid, not even one valid reason for you not to do that. Excuses will be many. Oh, I don't feel like doing a certain thing. What does feeling have to do with your work? Nothing. If you don't feel like doing a certain thing, and if that particular work takes you to your goals and dreams, and if you aren't doing that, then you will never be able to achieve your goals and dreams in this life. Never. I can write it down. You will never be. So your feelings, you need to keep in your, that locker, that almirah. When you come into the real world, when you come and work in the real world, your feelings should be kept in the, almirah, in the cupboard. Keep your feelings in the cupboard and almirah and then start working. And work as if everything depends upon you. Everything depends upon you. And it does. Because nothing will work unless you do. And if you see, you will never feel like doing the real things in your life. The real things in your life. You will never feel like doing the real things in your life. The necessary things in your life. You will never feel like doing. You will never feel like working. You will never feel like giving a speech. You will never feel like studying. You will never feel like investing. You will never feel like doing your own research. Never. But you have to. You will have to. If you don't keep your feelings aside, then you will never be successful. Because your feelings will never help you to reach your goals and dreams. You will always feel like staying in your comfort zone. Comfort zone. But remember, you need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Because success starts when you become uncomfortable. That is when you become successful. When you face your struggles. And struggles makes you stronger. Without struggles, there is no life. You will never be able to achieve what you want to achieve through. If you don't want to struggle in your life. Let me give you some examples. A caterpillar has to go through a cocoon. It has to struggle in that cocoon in order to become a beautiful butterfly. Gold has to go through extreme heat to become a jewelry. You can never become a good horseman by riding a tamed horse. You cannot learn horsemanship by riding a tamed horse. It's as simple as that. An airplane can never fly without the resistance of air. An airplane will never be able to take off if there is no resistance in the air. You cannot fix a lemonade with sugar alone. You need to add some sour lemons in that lemonade to make it tasty. You see all the things which I have just spoken about, the jewelry, the airplane, the butterfly, all these things happen because there is a struggle. Things manifest when there is a struggle. And don't avoid your struggles. Don't do that. Don't procrastinate. Don't be lazy. Don't. If you have to do a certain thing today, make sure you do it. And don't go to sleep if you haven't done those things. Write down 3 things which you need to do every day. In the morning, just write them down. And make sure that those 3 things get completed before you go to bed. Otherwise, don't sleep. That means you aren't serious about your goals and dreams. If you haven't completed those 3 things which helps you to take you towards your goals and dreams, and if you haven't done that, that means you aren't serious about your goals and dreams. So that is what I wanted to tell you. Let us see what happens with my predictions today. So silver has already started falling, gold has already started falling. And let's see what happens. Whether my levels come or not today. So we will meet in our next video today, next week probably, if God willing, we will meet next week. God bless you all. Have a great night. Have a good day. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.